What's going on YouTube? It's Donnie here all day. I really, I really need to see a doctor. I need to feel better, Jack. So right here we got the box for the Feel Better Jack from Jack Wolf Knives, and I'm looking at some Sean Tiffany artwork right here, and you see the doctor with the doctor's knife and the little hottie nurse. Oh, yeah. Jack is like me and Shelly, as a matter of fact. Feel Better Jack. Oh, I love this because clearly it's a doctor's knife, a doctor's style, blade. Here's the pog with the artwork. And I like it because it tells you one thing. It's going to be super freaking slicey. Super slicey, because that's what it is. Now you'll see some people go over these knives. Here's the I love that. It's got like the little nurse symbol right there. That's actually really clever. You'll see people review things like this where it's a doctor's knife and it's made to be a certain way and do a certain thing. And you'll see people out there trying to use it. Well, first of all, you see most people not using it at all. Reviewers not reviewing, just telling you about it. And of course you have the polishing cloth, and I'm going to put all that inside of here and close it up. And there's a plug in there for your pocket clip. Maybe not. I don't see it on the other side. So I'm going to close it up and put it with the rest of my canisters, because this one will not be going anywhere. This is one for D-Bad right here. Awesome. But yeah, you see some people, you see some people go over these knives and they don't cut anything with them, but they'll tell you how cutty they are. And while they're right, it's still nice to see. Got a pair of jeans just hanging out over here. Sorry. And then you have other people who will test a knife and they'll go beyond cutting and understanding what this knife is, and they will use it like it's a crazy bushcraft knife. They're going to start banging on it and doing all kinds of things. Now, I will do like feather sticking and things like that, but I'm not going to treat it like I'm an idiot, because I understand what this is. This is the knife that you pick up when you need something cut, especially if somebody has an accident and you got to cut a little hole in their throat and stick in a straw. This will get the job done. It's fantastic. Let's go over the specs before we do all the slices with it. So this one is in Camo Carbon Miami. I could spend some time showing it to you right now, but I really want to show it to you in the sunshine, and that's what's going to happen. We'll take it outside so we can get some cuts, but let's go over the specs and the overall design. So it is obviously patterned as a doctor's knife. This is the premium series. It is a frame lock on ceramic bearings, Camo Carbon Miami, which we just talked about. Integral bolsters and liners. Ooh, I love English. It's my favorite. So those are all dark blasted titanium, and you'll see right here, bolster, liners. You'll see that beautiful dark gray color, which actually matches these scales perfectly. I don't know if that was just an accident, but those match perfect. Let's see. We have a black spacer, dark blue, the back spacer. Man, English is rough for me today. The back spacer is dark blue anodized titanium. Looks amazing. The pocket clip is dark blasted titanium. Got the 80s douchebag tie clip, my favorite. I actually have come to love these pocket clips. And I know because I use them a lot. Let's see. We have the blade is a hollow ground S90V. We have a belt satin finish on there. Our closed length is going to be a really, really generous 4.13 inches And if you count to the end of the flipper, it is 4.21 inches. The blade length is, I'm trying to do that right-handed. The blade length is 3.38 inches. The cutting edge is pretty much a full 3 inches. Scale to scale is 0.46 inches with the pocket clip is 0.62 inches. It is a 3mm blade stock with a 6061 Rockwell, artwork done by the great Sean Tiffany. So let's see here. Let's just see what we already know here. Is it shave sharp? I mean, this is Jack Wolf Knives. You will never, ever buy a Jack Wolf Knives brand new out of the box and have it not come shave sharp. And when I say never, I mean they will not have one escape quality control with a dull edge. It is not going to happen. They make sharp knives. I love the handle length on this. Feelbetter Jack. We do have some jimping for some thumb action right here. You have some, just all the fit and finish going all the way through is absolutely mint. It's minta. Like, even from the pocket clip in, it's so, look at that. It is just beautifully smooth. You have your nice flat spine, your breakdown. It is, as you can see, cut in here on the corners. So you do not have a square tip. It is nice and rounded. You have your nail nick goes freaking forever. It is just long, so you can pop that open using your nail nick just like that. I don't know if I can thumb flick with my right hand. Let's find out together. Ooh, yes, I can. And then there is the top flick. I don't know if I could do it with my broken thumb. Yes, I can. So there's plenty of different ways to open this thing. You can even do a pinch and pop if you want. It doesn't matter. This thing's going to pop open either way because it is so smooth. Let's look at the other variations and then go outside and cut. All right, so clearly this is the one we are looking at. And you see that over here we have Kieranite True Blood. He did that vampire one in this and it just absolutely worked. You got that black DLC coating, but that is fantastic. Over here you have Purple Alabone, which in person, Alabone is remarkable. It's hard to really get the gist of it when you see it there, but in person, that is crazy. You have Titanium Starburst, which is always one of the best looking ones. And how does he make it look better? He adds copper coloring. That changed the whole titanium look. That is absolutely stunning. And then there is like a special one, I think. I don't know if it's maybe it's just a regular one. Normally he does like a special edition, but this looks regular. It is copper marble carbon fiber. Now here in Arizona, where Jack Wolf Knives and D-Bad live, copper flows like crazy here. It's the copper state. And look at that. I think that is absolutely freaking tremendously Arizona. It almost looks topographical with the copper lining. I think that is stunning. All right, now that we have it outside, I love that. Oh, I love that. So check this thing out. I mean, I love camo carbon. He's even got me appreciating this pink color. Man, the carbon just absolutely works, man. That is freaking awesome. So before I start slicing, I noticed that on my chicken coop, where there's no chickens, my fence, the wind caught it and started blowing it down. So what I want to do, I have it zip tied up here. I just want to cut away some of these zip ties. That's one. And I'm going to use the tip of this knife. Remember, this is a hollow ground knife. So don't go crazy trying to bend in on the tip and all that. Make sure when you cut something hard, you're cutting straight. You don't want to bend your blade when it's a hollow grind into something hard, because you risk damaging it, and that would be absolutely stupid. So let's see here. Bada boom, bada bing. No damage, that's a good thing. All right, let's get into this knife. It's stunning, really. It is stunning. But what we want to do, and I tell you, it's not a bushcrafting knife, but we want to see edge geometry. So those are so fine and tiny that they're hard to see. I have to really dig in so you guys can see them. Oh man, you can see I'm piling them on there. If I needed to start a fire and I needed to make some kind of nest and get some curls going, this thing is going to be absolutely perfect for the job, just because of that edge geometry. It's some of the best edge work in the world when it comes to knife edging. It is just absolutely always done flawless. These guys make the best damn knives. And remember, slip joints. Well, this one is a locking knife. Jack Wolf Knives make the best slip. Wow, my English is off today. Hold on, I gotta rewind. Jack Wolf Knives makes the best slip joint knives in the world. They really are that fantastic. So, I mean, any kind of carryover is going to be easily identifiable. So let's see if we can. Oh my gosh, that was so nice. I got stuck in the rut in the end. Otherwise, I would have popped it, which would have been nice. There's the pop. And you'll notice this is rubber. It's not hard. And there's no smushing of the rubber, which means that cut is so precise and so clean. It's just awesome. It's really hard to get a pop because this is so flat and this has so many grooves in it. But I'm going to try to get a pop for you. It's so hard. When you have a curved blade, it pops because the blade is hitting the wood before it hits the end. Let's see. There we go. That's a nice pop. I just had to get to the corner. But you'll notice that is 100% clean. That is super smooth. Oh, ah. And let's try the nice big thick rope. Let's get a sweet cut first. Bam, that is nice. That is a very, very robust piece of rope right there. It's hard doing push cuts with a straight blade because your hand is at an angle some way. And you can see there's gapping in between there. You can't get it flat. It's impossible. So it's hard to do a push cut to show that off. But if I just push, you'll see to the point where it stops. That is clean. That is as clean as it can get. That is 100% flat. So I just have to turn it to finish off a push cut. And of course, I'm still going to get in the fibers. But if I drag that blade, man, that is just absolutely pretty. Remember, this is made to do this with. It's made as a doctor's knife, scalpeling. So you don't need a curved blade. That flat edge is perfect. And I'll show you with a rip on this what I mean by that. And it's just so nice. Remember, that's 2 layers of nylon, 2 layers of rubber on the inside of this hose. And I'm going to poke myself in the thumb. So just a clean rip. I just did a knife the other day where I did the rip cut and there was fibers. And it wasn't a perfect cut like this. When you have a perfect edge, it doesn't fray the nylon. This stuff frays very easily. These knives, Jack Wolf knives, are the only knives I use where every single one of them is as consistently sharp as the other one, and I never, ever get fraying. It's just the best edge that I've ever used when it comes to this stuff. So let's cut that. Bam. That is so nice. I mean, it's a doctor's knife. It is made for this position and that. It is made to cut. It is made to slice. And we're going to show you. So if, let's say, you are out camping or hunting or doing any of those things, even fishing, and you do bag yourself a little something, and the giant Bowie knife you have on your side isn't really good to skin, well, look at this. I could start saying, well, look at this, even before I start the cut, because I already know. Remember, this is leather, rubber, mesh. I already know. I already have been to the promised land with these knives, and every single one of them is just as cutty as the next or the last. They are just always cutty. I have to go to the edge because of the flat blade cutting something like this. This is, I mean, not too many people take a piece of grooved material and try to cut flat when you're doing a review. Makes it look bad, but it doesn't. It doesn't. It's not bad. It's perfect. So these things are just awesome. What I want to do is I want to cut a different material too, just to show you. I mean, it speaks for itself, really. These things are just super damn slicey. All right, I've got this netting that's used to put on the ground for like when you're doing gardening and stuff like that. And this stuff is just no match for a Jack Wolf Knives blade. These things are just made to cut and cut and cut and cut. I got some guys doing some yard work out there. My man Jesus and his crew, and putting in a roller skating rink out in the front yard, a cement roller skating rink. They're just looking at me filming like, what the hell is this guy doing? Gringo. So check this thing out, man. This knife is as good as it gets. Jack Wolf Knives, Feel Good Jack. Just, oh man, if it wasn't dusty, it looks even better. But this knife is absolutely freaking phenomenal. I'm going to put the link down below. Go check it out. Man, if you can score one of these, you're going to be doing good. Remember, these always sell out. And then after they sell out, people try and sell them for way more than what you could have got it for, because they are worth it. That's it for this one. I am Donnie all day. Until next video.